introduction there. The first song we're going to start out with today is called The Garden Where the Praties Grow. I guess there are a few Irish here, a few Irish people in the audience, but does anyone know what the praties are?
Potatoes.
Potatoes, yes. Very often in old Irish songs, we took some words from Irish and we used them in English. One of the most common ones we use nowadays in Ireland is crack, which means fun. And it confuses a lot of Americans. And basically, we use the Irish words and we put them in English and we make them English. So the praties comes from the Irish word for potatoes, which are prati. So this song, basically, it's actually from the Victorian era, and it talks about the values of simple country life compared to big cities and this kind of thing. That basically, the people in the countryside in Ireland, it was very rural back then, they were very happy and they enjoyed that kind of life. So there are a couple of words I want to point out. One is chignon. The chignon, which is mentioned in the song, it's actually going back to goes back to the ancient Athens, and it was a type of way of doing your hair, a little kind of bun in your hair. And so back in the Victorian times, this was actually very popular, but there were a lot of writers that were joking about this. It was something that they were mocking because they thought it was a funny type of fashion. So that's one word. And the other is a Grecian bend. The Grecian bend, again, it was another fashion back in that time for girls to walk in a certain way, leaning back slightly. And it was a stooped posture. It was named after the gracefully inclined figures in ancient Greek art. So maybe some statues or paintings, they took this and they again mocked this type of fashion. So this song is about a simple Irish man who's happy with a simple Irish lady. Have you ever been in love, my boys, or have you felt the pain? I'd sooner be in jail myself than be in love again. For the girl I loved was beautiful, I'll have you all to know. And I met her in the garden where the praties grow. She was just the sort of creature, boys, that nature did intend to walk right through the world, my boys, without a Grecian bend. Nor did she wear a chignon, I'll have you all to know. And I met her in the garden where the praties grow. Says I, my pretty Kathleen, I'm tired of single life, and if you've no objection, well, I'll make you my sweet wife. She answered me right modestly and curtsied very low. Oh, you're welcome to the garden where the praties grow. She was just the sort of creature, boys, that nature did intend to walk right through the world, my boys, without a Grecian bend. Nor did she wear a chignon, I'll have you all to know.